Okay, so this is the first time I've ever done this live thing, so I hope I'm doing it right. Anyways, it's a beautiful morning, but I'm going to show you what I've been working on this whole summer. Oh, look, somebody's up there in one of those fun little, oh, you can't even zoom in that far. And I'm shaking. It's like a little glider thing with like a lawnmower engine attached to the back of it, so that they can just kind of ride around and go wherever they want, so that they can, anyways, that's kind of a fun thing. Let's see, how do I get this back down? Oh yeah. So yeah, people do that a lot, because we've got open spaces around us and we've got the lake over there. You can't see it anymore because all the houses are built. You can kind of peek at it through between those ones over there. Anyway, it's a beautiful morning, but I'm going to show you my summer project that I've been working on. It started about a month and a half ago, after my sweet mother-in-law gave me some money for my birthday. I thought, ooh, I can maybe, I'm done with having weeds and dirt. So I went and the babies helped me pick out some plants. So we went to Walmart and got these fun little plants, and I kind of did a pattern. It's so funny because me and my husband, he wants it like a very like structured, and I'm kind of like, ooh, let's just plant whatever anywhere. So I kind of met in the middle, and so we've got this, I don't remember what anything is called, but we've got these, and it goes bush, flower, flower, bush, flower, flower, bush. So this was my first project, and of course the babies, when we tried to get out of the store, they tried to pick a whole bunch more, but we had to put some back because it was like, no, I just want to do a little bit. I just wanted the strip right here in front of my walkway done because I'm like, it needs to look good. But then I got that done, and I'm like, oh, we need some of this mulch. So we planted it, and then we've got the weed barrier thing I put down. And then I went to Lowe's and got the black mulch. And, I've got my rocks because I like rocks. I'm a little weird. But as I was at Lowe's getting my black mulch, I'm like, ooh, let's get some more plants. So then I got this cute fuzzy little green thing, and then that one has like flowers up at the top, and I can't remember what they're all called. I have all the little cards that tell me the specifics about them all. I saved them so that I can, remember how to take care of them. But I made sure that, so these are all perennials because I don't want to have to replant. I do have 2 annuals because I accidentally got them this last trip, but I put them in some pots. But all the ones that are planted in the ground are perennials, unless I made a mistake on a couple of them over here. I'll show you in a minute. And these are all sun loving because I'm east facing, and so these little beauties get sun all day long. So it goes grassy thing, and then a flower, and this thing was that size. And I had no idea that it grew these lovely little fuzzy wuzzies. The babies love them. Fuzzy wuzzies. And I've got another flower that will bloom. And that thing in the pot was what I just got this last time. That's one of those, it's an annual, and it's like a Hawaiian punch thing, I don't know. But it should be really, see, you can kind of see it's growing a little flower there, and it'll get some here up on top. But, and that pot is as old as I am or older than I am, I don't know. I just remember that that was in my house growing up when I was little. So that is from like around the 70s, I think. Anyways, so flashback to the past. Anyways, so it goes, and then it's a pattern again. You got the little grass, the flower thing, the fuzzy wuzzy flower thing, and then the more grass. And then up here against the patio, we've got some lavender. I wanted lavender. I think this is lavender. I can't remember. I might be wrong. But anyways, whatever it is, it smells good, and it's supposed to kind of detour, well, keep like the mosquitoes away, because we kind of get them pretty bad because we're by the lake. And then of course I stopped over here because, wow, that's scary over there. Anyways, and then I've got like this tiger lily, daylily, whatever it's called, and that should grow up really big. And then this is like a little pin cushion thing. And then we've got the daylily again and the lavender again. So that's that side. And so I got that done, and I was like, yay, and I got this all done. And then, well, when I was buying those, I thought, well, I want it to kind of match over here. So I had gotten the lavender and the lilies, the lavender and the pincushion for over here. And so they were just sitting here without the stuff, just in the dirt, and they weren't doing too good. And I'm like, I really need to get this area finished. Am I zoomed out far enough? Oh, wow, there we go. Sorry. So I got another little jump start, and I'm like, ooh, let's go buy some more plants. So I thought I'm going to try and make it so that it matches that side, so that, you know, it kind of looks like it all flows together. So I got some more little grass, and then the purple grass that grows big with the little fluffies, and then the little grass again, and then the big fluffies, and the little grass. And then I got the same, these flowers here and here and here and here are the same ones that are over there. So it kind of, it pulls it together. The only thing that's different over here is I got this one. It's the same type of a flower when it blooms. It blooms more early, it blooms spring, early summer. So, yeah, sorry, they look like they're wilting. That poor little one isn't doing so good. I'm a little sad. But these ones, they're I can't remember what color they are, but they'll be really pretty, kind of to offset these flowers in the front. And then I did get this one back here. There was two of them. I had this one here, and then I had one there where that pot is. But that one died. And that lavender back there almost died. I thought it was dead, but it's actually doing pretty good. But this cute thing over here, it grows up, and it has really cute little pink little flowers all at the top. It's really pretty. I can't remember what it's called. But, so I think these will be all really nice. And then again in my pot here, I've got another one of these. It's an annual. These were two in the pot when I started planting, and I get the little thing out, and I'm like, oh, whoops, annual. Crap, I don't want to put these in the ground. So I put them in a pot, and it's that Hawaiian punch thing. And I think one's going to be like a red color, and one's supposed to be like a really pink color. They're like going to be like a really big, pretty bloom. I'm excited for those. So, and then of course I got these done. So, and then I got my stepping stones so that we can do it. And then I'm like, I had gotten, at the same time I got those, I had gotten some, I don't know if they're hollyhocks or something, but I put them here. And they didn't make it because it took me a while to get over here to finish this. Well, we have this fun thing, which on there, it's kind of very specific about what you can plant around it. We didn't just want grass up to it because we're weird. My parents are very into gardening, and my dad's very into visual and making it fun and interesting, and I guess that's kind of me too. But this fun box, which is a built-in playground for the kids, and I put the rocks around it so the kids can kind of play hopscotch and whatever, and they like to play on them. But that thing, you cannot plant anything big, like these are just like a little flower. If they need to rip that out, if they ever need to get in there, they can. You're not supposed to plant anything 10 feet in front of it and 3 feet to the sides and the back. So that makes it a little difficult. And then we also had, under this rock, we have a electrical box that goes to all of the street lamps that are on our street. We don't have any on our yard, but there's one clear up there, and there's one down there. And that's where the box is, in the middle of my yard. No, middle of my yard. And I really didn't want to have a box in the middle of the grass because, how many times have I been running through the grass when I was little and I didn't see, okay, not that my neighbors did anything bad, this is their choice, but see how it kind of goes down into the boxes? How many times have you done what I did and, whoops, wrong way, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm not very good at this. There we go. And wow, that's really zoomed out. And you've tripped or twisted your ankle and sprained your ankle because you didn't see it and you rolled your ankle. So we did not want anything in the middle of our grass. So that's why that rock is there, and that's kind of why it comes out as far as it does. But so then I got some more purple fuzzies. These ones, you can tell that I didn't plant these ones as soon as those ones because they haven't grown as big. They've grown a little bit, but this was the size that I thought they were. See, not that big. This big. Little purple, little cute grassy thing. But I wanted something that would kind of come big so it would kind of hide the big ugly green box with fantastic stuff on it. So green fuzzy, I had these really pretty things that would grow up in a stalk, and then it had like flowers on the outside. They were like really great for hummingbirds, but they died. So I'm gonna have to plant something else there next summer because it's fine. And then, so my honey, he likes these things, and I call it a weed. It looks like weeds. When I was younger and we lived up by the fields and out in the middle of nowhere, and the farmers had their fields, but then you had the open space fields where like nothing was developed, and looks like what grew that we ran through. It's like weeds, but he likes it, so I call it his weed. But it's gonna be really cute and big. It did have some stalks up here on the top that then they had like kind of little fuzzy things on the top, kind of like the fuzzy thing like this, but they've kind of broke off. I'm not sure. I'm hoping that it's okay. I'm hoping that it makes it. It looks a little wilty, but and then of course can't really plant anything around here, but I'm like, well, if they have to get in there, that's, it's just weed thing and they can go around it. It's not like a big tree or anything, and we can move that rock if they need to move the rock. And then there's this one, which, okay, that one, and that one, they're all the same type of plant, but they're different colors. And I'm not sure, I realized this after I planted them, they might be annuals, which I'm a little sad about, but we'll find out. Apparently, because where I'm at in the winter, it gets very cold in the winter, so you have to have some plants that are very, it gets very hot in the summer. Like we can get over 100 degrees here in the summer sometimes, like July and August, and in the winter months, like December, January, February, we have times where we are below zero. So plants have to be very hardy if you're going to have them year round. But, so we'll see how that one works. That one is a perennial. I can't remember what it's called, but it looks a little wilty. I'm hoping that it's okay. It took me a little while to get the ground cover over here. Because, okay, so that one and that one are the same plant. That one just started going wilty just a couple days ago. That one was really wilty, but the flowers up on top are still really bright. And then this fun thing, it's like a thing and it has really bright orange little flowers on it. We thought that would be kind of pretty. That way from the porch looking out, it might hide the box. But then we've got this fun stuff that apparently they grow pretty big. It's the same. These are the same as what's along there. So I tried to pull it in. So it's like kind of the same. So we've got these two that are the green and white. And then this one here is kind of the green and yellow. When I bought it, it was more green and yellow. It looks like there's some green and white poking up in there, but it's green and yellow. And I guess those get bigger than what I had anticipated. Get like about 3 feet by 3 feet, I think. But anyways. So again, the rock that's hiding the nasty, ugly utility box thing. So it's just covered. And there's a rock there, so if they ever need to get into it, it's easy to get to. And then we have to have, because of our HOA, they said we have to have 2 trees in the front, and they have to be 2-inch caliper at the base. I'm not sure if this is actually a 2-inch caliper. It's about there. But we got these, and this one it's so pretty, and it's doing so good. It's got these cute little things on it that are so cute. I guess this is called a flowering crabapple. And there's a couple different varieties. This one, we didn't want a huge tree. So this one, I think this one, he said on the little tag that we had, I think it'll get about maybe 10 feet wide, and maybe if it's really a happy little tree, it might grow up to 15 feet tall. But not, I don't think that, it was either 10 to 15. 15, we didn't want anything 15 or over. So, and then, so I finished this one, and then I got this one finished the night before I went and had hernia surgery. Yay! And so this spot was kind of just bare. And it was bugging me. And so after my hernia surgery, we had that one. This one is what my daughter picked out. And it's this funny looking little desert looking like plant. And then it has you come up and it's got these fun things on it. Anyway, sorry, this is going really long. I don't know how long people usually do these for, but that one's dying. I'm so sad. I got these just the other day. They were like on the clearance because it's towards, getting towards the middle end of summer. And they were just like they were like $2 each or something. And I needed something to kind of go around. That's our thing for our sprinklers. That's like our water shut off, turn off thing that comes to our side. So there's the main one that comes to mine and my neighbors, and then it splits off from there, and that's mine, and that's theirs. So I got these little things planted, and that little one's dying. They don't get too big, but I'm like, they're kind of cute, little grass thing with some little flowers. They should be cute. And when I finish it, I'll put the ground cover, and then the black mulch. Then I got this fun one, and it gets about 2 to 3 feet. So it should grow up to be pretty big. And I'm like, ooh, I love these flowers because I think they'll attract hummingbirds and butterflies, is what it said, I think. And then I got another grassy weed thing from this side to help cover that. And then you can see the property line goes there, and then that one is on theirs. And their happy little utility thing doesn't have the same restriction as that, so they could plant their little happy tree in front of it, and they're going to be okay with that. So So I got those finished, and then the other day, my sweet daughter and I came over here. This was full of weeds, and they were so tall. And we pulled all the weeds out, and then we planted the flowers. The tree was planted with the other tree. This tree is, it's a flowering pear tree, I think. I think that's what it is. And it doesn't go wide. That one will kind of go wide. This one kind of goes more up and tall. And I think it says like it'll get up to 15 feet tall, but it's more, it's like shaped like a pear. And I didn't want it to be too wide because it's right by the driveway. But so we planted this little guy, and he's the same as the one over there that I just showed you with the white flowers. And then that one there, he kind of looks a little wilty. He didn't like being transplanted. And of course, this is not, the ground here, the dirt is like hard clay. So you get water and it just runs off the top. And if it does get water, it just turns to like hard clay. So everything I've had to dig out, I've dug it out, and I had to put in, like dirt, the planting soil that I bought in the bags, in the hole with the new plant, so that they would hopefully do better. This is a fun little one. It's something like called a Something Bells Golden Peach. Oh no, my battery's dying. I gotta hurry. And it's supposed to get really big and pretty. It's a little wilty. I'm so sorry. This little fun thing is a little shrub, and he's gonna get about 3 to 4 feet by 3 to 4 feet. And so it'll work just right here with the rocks. And you can see, this right here is the drain off. We've got a drain coming down from the gutter, and it goes down through that under the ground, and it comes down here, and it comes out here. And this is a really cool thing. It's supposed to go in here like this, and when the water comes, it pushes, there we go. It pushes that up so that the water can come out. But somebody was driving out, and they happened to cut the corner. If you're driving, please be aware of what's around you and don't cut corners, because now we have to fix that. But other than that, this has been my summer project. And so the last part of my summer project is, once we get that fixed, is to do the covering and the mulch, and then it should be done. So anyways, it makes it nice to sit out here, and now that the construction's pretty much done, you can kind of hear birds chirping. And the other day I was so excited, there was like some little birds perched at the top of this tree. So anyways, that's my summer project. So I'm not sure how you stop this. Thanks for bearing with me. Do I just push this? All right, well, let's see. Okay, if it is, thanks. Bye. Yes, I want to stop streaming.